A little bit of chatter at the table here as we're getting started. So Adam is on the play, and this should be interesting. Ancient Tomb. Painter. I'm just remembering some stuff that happened in this match. This will be a fun one. This is going to be a fun one. Go. That is Caracas past the turn.
I should have waited till you activated. I'm an idiot. All right.
All right. I should have waited till Adam activated the painter here, the grindstone here, and made him pay 2 life with Ancient Tomb. But here's Collect a Roof, my turn 2 play. Not too bad. Already punting. Exactly. All right, Adam plays an Ancient Tomb and passes the turn. Has Grindstone on the table. Turn 2, Collect a Roof. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yep.
All right, here is the Watchful Radstag everybody's been hearing so much about. It's one of the, it's a legacy staple at this point.
Sounds unpleasant. Go ahead.
Sounds unpleasant, says Adam. Passing the turn. Fetching with Verdant Catacombs.
This is tough. It's either these or those. Another mountain. And
Knight of the Reliquary.
Yes.
trigger the red stag.
Yes.
Trigger the red.
The Radstag will evolve, and then it will copy itself. Attacking for 5.
Go ahead.
Dropping down to 12 is Adam. 2 Radstags, Collect a Roof, and Knight of the Reliquary on the table.
You have 12 power already?
This is 2, 5, 8, 9, 10.
H2. Go ahead.
All right, just Ancient Tombs. So with 10 power on the board, the lands appear to be shut off. I could evolve these Radstags and end the game, potentially.
Endurance.
Yeah. Sure.
Endurance. Target you, trigger the Radstags. They both will make copies of themselves and evolve. And
The graveyard gets shuffled and then put on the bottom of the library. Okay.
Make 2 copies.
Sure.
You're at 12. And that's E6, 79, 10, 11.
There, I'm dead.
all right, game 1 goes to Maverick. Watch out for the Radstag, everybody. Have you been watching out for the Radstag? Probably not.
Yep. I'll keep this.
All right, Adam is on the play here for game 2.
Yep.
Urza Saga, pass the turn. Wasteland.
And step.
Olarosa's Watchful Radstag is broken. It should be on the watch list. Yeah, maybe. I mean, who knows? Noble Hierarch is the play.
After that, another construct.
Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. trigger.
Yeah.
The thing about the Maverick deck is that you have to grind out every win. It just takes forever, you know. Watch out for the rat stag. All right, so Noble Hierarch is on the table. Let's see if Adam has a exciting turn 2 play. Playing an Ancient Tomb. Okay, fetching.
Shadow Spear.
Basic Mountain. Okay.
You have any cards?
6.
Planes.
Adam deploys Phyrexian Dragon Engine from hand.
Gotcha.
It's one of those cards, no matter how many times I see it, I still have to read what it does because I forget. All right, Wasteland gets played.
3 or 10. Pitch.
Waste 2.
Take 4.
Yeah.
That is Outland Liberator, and it will become day.
Your artifact or enchantment. Day bound, and when it's night, it ensures it every time it attacks or something?
Yep.
What about the day-bound, night-bound mechanic, everybody? How do you feel about that?
Pay 2, equip Shadow Spear.
Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
For the night, someone needs to cast 3 spells?
No. If you cast no spells during your turn, or myself during my turn,
That's
Go to combat. Attack you.
is your word.
5.
If it has no spells, it becomes night next turn.
Will Adam and I correctly keep track of day-night throughout the rest of this game? Okay, people are doubting us. Let's see if Adam and I can pull this off. All right, Phyrexian Dragon Engine attacking. I will take 4.
Light Session.
Okay, next land drop is a plateau. Adam needs to cast a spell or it will become night. So there's not much, I mean, passing the turn without playing a spell would be pretty bad. Enlightened Tutor. Adam will search for an artifact or enchantment, put it on top of the library. What do we want here? Is that Goblin Crater Maker?
Man.
I have to.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Looks like Grindstone has been pulled to the front.
I was gonna. Yeah, I was just gonna go for it. Yeah, but we have
A grindstone on top.
Okay, Grindstone has been selected. It will go to the top of the library. So we've cast a spell. It qualifies as a way to keep it day. I'm going to play Nurturing Peatland as land for turn.
attack for 2.
50. No.
Ah, yeah. Good catch. After that, I'm done.
All right, so attacking for 3, then passing the turn. It looks like it will become night. Outland Liberator transforms into the frenzied whatever.
3/3.
Yep.
You can still sack it to
Yep.
do a thing. Okay.
Frenzied Trap Breaker. I like knowing the backside names. That's a big thing for me.
That's awful, Ken. I'm sorry.
So now it is night. So how does it become day again? On your own turn, a player needs to cast 2 or more spells. And if you had drafted Midnight Hunt, you would know that already. These people. Okay, here is Grindstone, which we knew about. There is a Painter's Servant in hand. It looks like also an Imperial Recruiter in hand. All right, Painter. I do have Outland Liberator on the table, as all of you know, which is now Frenzied Trapbreaker. The color named is blue, and now it will become day. Looks like I'm holding a Swords to Plowshares.
Sweet.
I'll take 4.
Double strike, 2 power, not too bad. End step, we're going to Swords Painter. Painter gone.
But it's like, yeah, I'm not sure. They like tell you at the end. I was like, Abzan or something last week.
Also Abrupt Decay on Grindstone. Okay, so clearing the board of some combo pieces. Becomes day. Adam doing a good job of keeping it day. Attacking for 2 with the Outland Liberator.
Sorry. Yep. Thank you.
No, attacking for 3. Sorry, got that wrong. Even in the playback.
Comes night.
All right, just passing the turn. It becomes night. Looks like Adam drew Grindstone. The other card in hand might be Ensnaring Bridge, which is interesting. Frenzied Trapbreaker is a 3/3.
Two cards in hand?
Two cards in hand, so my Frenzied Trapbreaker would not even be able to attack, which is a bummer.
End step. Cast once upon a time.
Okay, we move to the end step. Once Upon a Time getting cast here. Rampaging Yao Guai is found. Another card that Legacy players don't even know exists, I think. I don't know.
I'm totally messing with you.
It's a nasty one.
I'll tell you why it's because
Did you test Rampaging Yao Guai in your Green Sun Zenith deck, chat? Probably not.
it's an alternate.
Did they test that card for 1v1? Does anybody know? Rampaging Yao Guai? I don't know if it was tested. Here's Elvish Reclaimer. So 2 cards in Adam's hand. Ensnaring Bridge holding back my Trap Breaker now, which is mildly annoying, I'm not going to lie. All right, so Pyroblast was just drawn, it looks like. Doesn't have any targets without a painter on the board. Well, it could target stuff, but it won't do anything, I should say. That is how Pyroblast works. All right, Grindstone. Some of you are like, wait, what are you talking about? Grindstone comes in. Encourage you to go read Power Blast if you don't know what I was talking about. Good tip. Good tip. Comes up sometimes.
Swing.
All right, attacking with this 2-power double strike annoying dragon engine again. At this point in this game, I'm hoping I can get this Reclaimer to find Gaia's Cradle, cast a large Yao Guai, blow up Adam's board of artifacts. That's my current hope how this game plays out.
I'll take 4. Yep. Yeah, 2 cards, right? Yeah.
2 cards in hand still. Still Knight. So far, we've kept track of that very, very well. Impressive. We're doing a good job, I think. We're doing a good job. Looks like I'm holding a bunch of cards in hand. One of them is the Rampaging Yao Guai. I can't make out what else is in there right now. I can't quite see, and I don't remember. Rampaging Yao Guai for 0 doesn't do a whole lot right now. Just going to pass the turn. Looks like Goblin Crater Maker was the draw. That's interesting. One of my favorite cards for the Goblins deck. Looks like we're going to combat. Attacking with the Dragon Engine.
Pay 5. Solid 2.
Okay, paying a life to get a green with to get a mana with Nurturing Peatland. Here's Endurance.
Yeah, sure.
I'll target you.
Sure.
I paid a life, right? Yeah, I paid
Yeah. Okay, so they trade?
Yep.
All right, the Dragon Engine will trade with Endurance. Finally got that off the board.
23. Team 23, yep.
As double strike.
Trade maker.
Yep.
Okay, that is Goblin Crater Maker now on the board. It is still night. I have found a Snow Plains.
Pass the turn. And you're on 2.
Scavenging Ooze. Exiling Phyrexian Dragon Engine. I don't want Adam to play a Soul Land and bring that thing back. That thing is very annoying. Scavenging Ooze will gain me a life and get a +1/+1 counter. So I'm at 4 total mana right now. I'm hoping I have some mana freed up at some point so Reclaimer can find Cradle, and then I can finally cast this Rampaging Yao Guai in my hand. Keeping a mana open so Outland Liberator could potentially be activated here. Holding off on blowing up Ensnaring Bridge for now. It looks like Adam just drew Lion's Eye Diamond.
More?
How many cards you have?
3.
3 cards in my hand. One of them is the Rampaging Yao Guai.
Untap, upkeep, valid 4.
Just getting some text up on the screen of relevant cards on the current board. There are some cards that maybe people are not aware of. Adam's hand is Imperial Recruiter, Pyroblast, Lion's Eye Diamond, I believe. Yeah, Alzheimering, very good point. There's a new card from Bloomborough, a 3/3 with a similar ability to Scavenging Ooze. I have not been able to get a copy yet. I am not committed to Scavenging Ooze any longer. I want to try the new 3/3 from Bloomborough. And I'm really glad you brought that up. It also works better with the Radstag, which we saw in Game 1. I have to get my hands on a copy. The card is like 50 cents, and none of the LGSs by me have a copy. And I don't want to just order a 50-cent card online. Collecting all the Magic cards I need is hard, chat. All right, Painter Servant is found with Imperial Recruiter. But yeah, great point, Scavenging Ooze. As soon as I could get a copy of that new Raccoon or whatever, it's getting swapped. Yes, and you don't need green to activate its ability. Keen-Eyed Curator. Thank you, Audrey. I didn't remember the name of the card off the top of my head. All right, so now it becomes day. And Outland Liberator is back face up again.
Go to 5. Sorry.
After you resolve it.
So that's with that. Or okay. So that's at 5.
So Painter is in hand. I know it's there.
Attack for 3.
11 to 26.
I'm debating casting the Yao Guai right now with X equaling 1. But that would tap me out. Creator Maker complicates things a little bit. I know I could blow up my Outland Liberator by dealing 2 damage to it. Swing with Outland Liberator. It gets an Exalted trigger.
Girdling, as they call it.
What do they call it?
Snap.
Oh, I guess we missed Exalted trigger again. I gotta remember those Exalted triggers.
This like only creature. Okay, go to combat. Swing for 4.
I'll just pass. Go ahead.
Okay, so a lot of details to keep track of here. I was very much focused on how do I save Outland Liberator. The Creator Maker deals 2 damage to okay, we just updated for the Exalted. The Creator Maker can deal 2 damage to a creature, so I wanted to make sure it becomes Frenzied Trap Breaker to protect from that. And then I could sack Liberator to blow up Grindstone. Let's watch how this plays out. Painter's on the stack. Now, Painter's on the stack, 1 card left in Adam's hand. I don't know, sitting in the seat that I am playing the game. I don't know what that is. We know it's Pyroblast.
All blue.
I'm letting Painter resolve. This is going to be well played here by Adam. You see, I put my hand down now. I'm a little bit like realizing I made some mistakes here. Pyroblast on Trapbreaker. And mana from Lion's Eye Diamond, Hellbent now to activate Grindstone in response.
Blocks. An 18.
Sacking Nurturing Peatland to draw a card.
My turn. Untap. Vial.
All right, my friend.
Yeah, you got that one.
All right. Adam gets that one. What I should have done, and we talked about this in the break, is sack Outland Liberator, Frenzy Trapbreaker in response and blow up Grindstone with Painter's Servant still in the stack. And I think I was so focused on Crater Maker, I just did not consider the possibility of removal in hand, and I just messed up that whole sequence. There is the possibility of Reclaimer fetching Talon Gates as well. I don't have Talon Gates in my build. Maybe if I did, that would have been a play available. But I didn't play that the best. And, maybe explaining all that so everybody understands what mistakes I made so that they don't make those mistakes was the point. All right, so Birds of Paradise gets played here. Lotus Petal, Goblin Engineer on turn 1.
Sure.
Goblin Engineer will resolve.
I will.
Painter's Servant, okay.
All right.
Yeah, Talon Gates is good, but I've been playing Helios 1, and that card has been really good. So, all right, Greenstone Zenith X is 2.
Skyclave.
Yep.
Collector Roof is, of course, found here. Pretty good against Painter. One of the silver bullets.
Yep. Go ahead. Take 3. Go to 9.
Looks like Grindstone was just drawn by Adam. Adam just continuing to top deck in these matches on today's stream. But Collector Roof is on the table, so we're on hold, I guess, for the Painter Grindstone combo until Collector Roof can be dealt with.
Attack. So before damage, exile. 5. Exile.
We'll go to the next
6. Yeah.
I'm drawing out.
Yeah, I didn't even think about you exiling.
Grindstone, floating a mana.
Response.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
A lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
They missed it the first time.
I was like, you only give it flying when you're attacking. You only.
Holding up red.
Yeah.
Just flying now.
Just to fuck with my.
Attacking with Collector Roof.
So Grindstone for Painter.
So this is sack,
This
right?
is sack, yeah.
Sacking Grindstone here. And I will cast Endurance with the Goblin Engineer ability on the stack. Evoking. Pitching the Radstag. I don't remember why I evoked here over hard casting. I'm trying to retrace my steps, what I'm doing here. I wanted to get Knight of the Reliquary on the board. Okay. So Knight of the Reliquary.
One trigger, and then Dazzle's turn trigger, bring back his features, and then cycling that trigger to return the features.
This might be the first time we're seeing Knight in this match. I don't remember it showing up in the other games. Oh, it did show up in game 1. It did show up in game 1. But Radstag's exiled here in game 3, so we won't be seeing the Radstag. Adam taking a look at the sideboard right now, which immediately tells me that there's Karn Liberator available.
I validated
On the last end, okay. Okay. So your instant comes and Yorion's trigger, delayed trigger. Bill, you're trying to stifle.
Have you ever stifled a Yorian
You are
back in?
Jesus, no. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta.
You can do it with consignment.
Sorry.
You can do it with consignment also.
Oh, yeah.
Simian Spirit Guide getting hard cast past the turn.
So like in response, blink all your cards.
And then everything goes away. Yeah, I've only really thought about consigning the like Eldrazi.
Holding up swords.
There's like I bring it in against like Storm. Yeah. Like it's
Scavenging Ooze, which we were talking about during game 2. Somebody in the chat should be Keen-Eyed Curator. It might be a solid upgrade from Scavenging Ooze in this deck. I just haven't been able to get a copy yet. Believe it or not. It's like a bulk rare from Bloomborough.
wait, do you have consigns in your deck? Is everyone playing consigns? I'm like, maybe. And then my resources
So there should be a raccoon in my deck, but not yet.
Float 2.
I'm gonna keep.
Fetch.
Yep. Yeah. My first keep, my keeping game one was really sketchy, but I was like,
Okay, so 2 mana floating from the City of Traders, which sacked here, and then we're cracking an arrow in Mesa to search.
but yeah, like 5 lands, 2 bundles.
Right.
It was either genius or real dumb, and I think it was real dumb.
The saga would have been good, but I just attracts it into the wastelands. So
Yeah.
Okay, it will be Plateau.
Is this each land in your deck?
Yeah. That would be insane.
Adam was just double checking. Knight doesn't count cards in my graveyard, and I was like, no, that would be insane. So Knight is just a 3/3. I put a marker on my graveyard to show how many lands are in it. Right now there's only 1. All right, Karn, the Greek creator.
Sure.
Minus.
Yep.
Minusing Karn. What would be the most exciting thing to find right here? I'm not sure. Okay, Portable Hole. Pithing Needle potentially for Knight. Looks like Pithing Needle will be the choice to try and get this Collector Roof off the table. That makes sense.
Right, non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less.
Okay, Collector Roof has been removed by the Portable Hole.
And go ahead.
probably shouldn't go down.
Okay.
Okay, sacking Bayou to Knight of the Reliquary. On end step.
Just no land. I play any of these.
All right, immediately presenting it to be read. Here's Helios 1, and I will activate Scavenging Ooze to gain a life, exiling Endurance.
You get an energy. Pay X permanently and just switch your non-land permanent with mana value X.
I've had a few people asking about my build. Am I going to try Talon Gates of Madara? I would say the slot that it would be in, I'm doing the Helios thing right now, and given the current board, I guess you can see why. Could be able to blow up this portable hole next turn. Need another land, though. But neither the Reliquary could help.
I think we have to go like this. Throwing back more cards.
Oh, no, okay, I'm just going to attack with another Reliquary here.
Both full attack card.
Oh, geez, I almost threw back the wrong card. All right.
So 4/4 Knight, 3/3 Ooze, both attacking Karn.
I hate that I meant to keep with 2 lands, so I'm going to pull the 5. Draw.
My entire extended family's from Disney.
Hey, somebody count how many cards Adam has in the sideboard.
This is land into a reanimate. I'm looking at
How many cards was that?
This is the card I hit.
16 cards?
Whatever.
Yeah.
I said 3 cards.
Yeah. I mean, as far as 3 card hand total, it's still pretty good.
Okay, both creatures will be chumped. Goblin Engineer and Simian Spirit Guide are dead. Passing the turn, the plan here is to hold up swords. I think I still have swords in my hand, yeah. And make an energy for Helios 1.
I would have brought Tacos.
Karn will minus, okay.
Minus the 4.
I'm going to have to exile that with the trigger on the stack.
Alright, so I'll get a
13 and then 20.
Grindstone.
Yeah.
I don't get anyway, but I'm gonna search for swamp I got.
So that costs 1 to give you an energy?
Yeah, 1 to get an energy, 3 to pop it.
But it's just like
Sorcerer speed.
Is that a Surge foil?
Yeah, like I think, last game you had 2 basics out. I was like, there's a good chance he doesn't have any more basics. Like that's
because I got to fetch around Wasteland, and then it's just better Swords of Pleasure.
Seems pretty blinged out to me, right? Surge foil.
Alright, well, I guess I refuel, I guess.
yeah.
I'll pass.
And then how many cards do you have? I have like 5.
Get an energy.
Yep.
Exile Goblin Engineer for your graveyard. Gain a life. Get him some counter.
Trigger? So I'll go creature.
Okay, made a land drop. Made a land drop. Okay, just gonna make sure Karn dies here. Attacking Karn with both creatures. Passing the turn. So, in the driver's seat here, I know Grindstone is in Adam's hand. Well, now it just was played. But in the commentator seat, I know that there's another Grindstone in it. All right, end step, Force of Vigor, targeting Grindstone and Portable Hole. Collector Roof comes back.
Just the place.
Yeah, the pink Mariah Carey business card is an energy counter.
Swinging for 4, 8, 10.
Adam will drop down to 3 after an attack for 10.
Actually, I'm not.
Noble Hierarch pass the turn.
If I drew it, that would have been.
Looks like Urza's Saga was the draw. That is the match. I got it. Force of Vigor, everybody. I felt like I made some mistakes in that match, and it felt like, oh man, I got caught some breaks there in the end. But GG's to Adam. I hope everybody enjoyed watching that one. That was a pleasure to play.